Listen to me clearly. You must stop the divorce before you even step foot into the marriage. My children, lend me your ears, for the tongue of an old man may be slow, but his words carry the weight of the Iroko tree that has survived 1,000 seasons. I speak to you not from the shallow waters of a stream, but from the depths of an ocean, where I have watched many ships sail and many others shatter against the rocks of impatience. They say that a man who does not know where the rain began to beat him will not know where he dried his body. Today, I see too many of you rushing into the sacred grove of marriage as if you are running to catch the last bus to the market, forgetting that while the wedding is a day of dancing, but the marriage is a lifetime of walking. Listen to me very clearly. You must stop the divorce before you even step foot into the marriage. We do not build a house on sand and then start praying for the wind to behave. If you look at the person standing before you and all you see is someone you are managing, someone who is just a placeholder until your real desire arrives, then you are inviting a masquerade of sorrow into your compound. A person is not a piece of cloth that you buy with the hope that it will shrink or expand to fit your size tomorrow. If he is not enough for you today, if her character is a thorn in your side now, do not think that the wedding ring is a magic wand that will turn a vulture into a peacock. The lizard that ruined its own mother's funeral, do you think it will care for yours? Marriage is for the settled soul, not for the restless heart searching for a miracle worker. It is meant for adults who have looked into the mirror of truth, not for children trapped in the bodies of men and women who still expect life to be a bowl of sugar. If you know in your heart of hearts that you cannot stand by him if the pockets go dry and the granary becomes empty, do not go into that union. A woman who only knows the sweetness of the honey but cannot endure the sting of the bee is not ready for the journey. Likewise, a man who cannot provide the shade of protection but expects the fruit of loyalty is a joker. We do not go into marriage to try and see if it works. Does a man jump into a deep well to see if he can swim? No, you enter with a made-up mind, knowing that when the storms come, and they will come, you are anchored to a rock, not a reed. The problem with your generation is that you fall in love with the decoration of the calabash, forgetting that it is the content of the calabash that sustains the soul. You marry for the camera, for the likes of strangers who will not be there when the midnight tears begin to fall. But an old man like me tells you, a beautiful face will eventually wrinkle, but a beautiful character is a fragrance that never fades. If you know she is not what you need, if you know his values are a direct insult to your peace, walk away now while your legs are still yours. It is better to have a broken engagement than to have a shattered life. It is better to endure the gossip of the village for a few days than to endure the silence of a lonely home for 40 years. Marriage is a covenant of the mature. It is the wisdom of the elders that says, when the music changes, so must the dance. But you must first know how to dance before you step onto the floor. Do not go and pollute another person's destiny with your unbaked character. Go in with your eyes wide open so that when the darkness comes, your heart can still see. If you are still a child who throws tantrums when things do not go your way, stay in your father's house. Be sure, be firm, and be ready, for the journey is long, and only the heavy-laden trees of patience and truth survive the harvest.